How's it going everyone, Jace here, back with another standard deck tech, and today we have an artifact deck. We have a Jeskai URZA list. This is actually a pretty fun list. Basically the aim of the deck, you get URZA out, you get the Might and Weakstone out, turn them into the Planeswalker, and you pretty much just run away with the game there and then. It is that simple. But we got to get there. It's a lot of mana, we've got to set up the pieces, you've got to be able to transform him safely, and then you can start running away with the game, right? How do we do that? So we've got a couple of removal spells. We have 2 copies of Destroy Evil, pretty good. Being able to destroy enchantment, Mirror Breaker, being able to kill Shieldred is very, very useful. Then we have Fateful Absence, all around good removal spell. You do give him a clue, it is a bit of a downside of that, but being able to remove anything is always helpful. Then we have 2 copies of Negate, great to protect your own stuff, as well as stopping your opponent from playing quite powerful spells like Invoke Despair. Then we have 4 copies of Abrade. This is a good cheap removal spell, and there's a lot of artifacts running around, Bankbusters, things like that, so being able to destroy them is fine. The 3 damage is good. Downside is, can't deal with Shieldred and things like that, anything quite large, but cheap threats it is pretty good. Then we have 4 copies of Reckoner Bankbuster. We're an artifact deck, URZA makes it cheaper and it gives us some colour advantage, it gives us a threat as well. Overall it's a really, really good cheap artifact that allows you to try and get rid of those dead draws and keep digging for more. Then we have 4 copies of Fable, the Mirror Breaker, probably one of the best cards in the format right now. You get a 2/2, it generates you some artifacts and some ramp, it allows you to ditch some cards you don't want. And then of course if it flips, it's amazing being able to create copies of stuff, very, very useful. Then we're running 2 copies of Brotherhood's End. Now I'm trying out 2 copies. I was thinking about running a 3rd, but we're going to run 2 in this list. Now you can either wipe the board, dealing 3 damage to all of the creatures and all the Planeswalkers, or you can destroy all the artifacts with mana value 3 or less. This is a great card. A lot of aggro decks in best of 1. It is a great little clear up. Can't deal with big threats, that's the only problem. And you're probably not destroying a huge amount of artifacts, but nonetheless this is still quite a nice little card. Then of course we have 4 copies of URZA, that's what the deck's based around. Really strong, 3 mana 2/4 body, ain't nothing to complain about. Great blocker, makes all your stuff cheaper. And then if you transform him, I mean, you're pretty much going to be winning the game, unless your opponent has a way to get rid of it, like an Invoke Despair. If you do manage to flip URZA, you use it with URZA and the Might and the Weakstone. Combined, they make URZA Planeswalker. Fantastic card, really, really strong. We've seen strong Planeswalkers with 4 abilities. This has 5 and it can activate 2 abilities per turn. Really, really strong. Being able to just draw cards, create blockers and attackers, exile something is fantastic. And if you get the -10, you're pretty much going to win the game. Then we have 2 copies of Thran Spider. Okay card, it's a good blocker, 2/4 reach, not too bad. Creates Power Stone for you and your opponent. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the one that kind of benefits from the Power Stone more than your opponent. And then it has a good mana sink, where you can pay 7 mana, you look at the top 4 cards of your library, then you can reveal an artifact card from among them and put them into your hand. Great little threat. Personally, I think I'll probably increase this to maybe 3 or even 4 copies, just because it's a really good body to block with, and it ramps you to the big top end cards that we have in this deck. Next, we have 2 copies of Saheeli. This is an okay card. I probably cut this, but we'll try it out anyway. 4 mana, 3 loyalty, +1, scry 1. Then you can tap and untap the artifact you control and draw a card. -2, you create 2/1/1 Thopter tokens with haste and flying. And yeah, not too bad. A little bit of threats, a little bit of blockers. And then -4, artifact creature you control get +1/+1. And artifacts you cast cost 1 less. Not that great in this style of deck, but mainly the scrying and drawing and some little Thopters can be quite useful. Then we have 4 copies of the Might and Weakstone. We use it with URZA. Great removal. Great removal. Also as a form of card advantage. This is good because it deals with Shieldred. That's the main problematic card we have in a lot of these decks, just because it's such a strong creature and being able to remove it, very, very strong. Then we have 2 copies of Cityscape Leveler. This is a huge threat, huge. 8 mana, 8/8 with trample, and you destroy something when you cast it. When it attacks as well, you also get to destroy something, and Hands on Earth as well. Big top end payoff in this style of deck, really, really is. And then 1 copy of Pull to Phyrexia. You don't play too many. 9 mana is very, very expensive. But again, if you can resolve this, your opponent can't remove it, you're gonna run away with the game. It is that simple. It is so, so strong. And then lands. We've got a bunch of different lands here. So we've got 1 copy of the Soaring City, great little removal, building with a land. Then we have a couple of mountains, 4 copies of Adarkar Wastes, 4 copies of Desired Beach for the jewel types. Then we have 2 copies of Shivan Reef, 4 copies of Stormcarved Coast, 2 copies of Battlefield Forge, 3 copies of Sundown Pass. Then we have some cycle lands, 2 Xander's Lounge, and 1 Jetmir's Garden. Now these are great because you get some colour advantage, and they tap for 2 of our 3 colours of mana. But that is the deck list, guys. The deck list is in the description. We're going to play 5 best of 1 games. You want to give this deck a try, and then at the end of the games, we're going to review the list and we're going to see what changes we can make. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, right, open hand. We're on the play. We've got lands, we've got removal, we've got the payoff and Urza. We'll keep this. Ideally, we want to hit a 3rd land. And we are going to take quite a bit of damage from our lands. Hopefully it's not an aggro deck. Doesn't look like it is. We'll play a tap land. Okay. Get out this Urza now. Maybe we have another one in our hand. We need a land though. We need a land. That's fine. Land up top. Another Urza. Definitely don't want that. We're going to Abrade this. And then we're just going to pass turn. Yep. And then we'll pass. Yep. We could do another land. That would have been nice if we'd have played the Mightstone. Get rid of the goblin, but and they're playing the reanimation style deck, which is not good for us at all because we've got no counter spells whatsoever. We'll draw 2 cards here. Okay, we've got another one if need be. I expect one of these 2 to come in next turn. Fortunately, we don't have a way to stop it. Oh. Especially if it's an enchantment. Let's see what our opponent does. I mean, to be fair, yeah, there we go. There it is. There it is. Yep. There goes Urza. Too bad. It's not the end of the world there. This allows our opponent to play cards on top of their library. Okay. Play Urza again. Then we'll Abrade this. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to get rid of the enchantment, but and we'll see what we can do. That's fine. Got to discard a card. Probably just a Shivan Reef. Not looking good for us here. Unfortunately, we have no way to interact with that, really, unless we draw a Cityscape Leveler. But we're 1 mana short. We need the Urza to resolve and flip, but that's going to be pretty tough. I mean, what, they can play a spell from their hand for free. Well, the deck for free. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's not looking good, is it? So we can play Urza. Play another Mightstone. And get rid of the dragon. Okay. Yep. Fine. Okay, right, we're on the play. This is not a good hand. If we're playing against an aggressive deck, we can't interact. This one's a little bit better, We're going to keep. We're going to get rid of the Leveler because it's so expensive. Hopefully we can draw a third land to play the Fable. Not bad draw. Not bad at all. Okay, Esper. Be a control deck. Did draw the third land. I think we're just going to pass. We'll just draw cards with the Bankbuster, try and hit our land drops. It looks like possibly a control deck. Did hit land, that's good. Keep it going, we'll keep it going. We're just land go, land go. We can keep card flow coming. Not a problem. Ooh. We've done with the land there. Oh no, don't worry, we got one. Go with the spider. Not too bad there. Both get Power Stone. Okay, and then we're just going to pass 10. What I'm going to do, remove it. Oh, that's not too bad. We'll draw that instead. Nice. I think they're going to be playing Urza in their deck by the looks of it. That is fine. Yep, draw 2 cards. We will draw a card. And we can start crewing. Main thing. Start getting in there. Here we go, we're getting there for 4. Right, now I think we're going to play MTG Mirror Breaker. And we'll pass. Start applying some pressure. Okay. What opponent going to do now? Listus, okay. Get some more mana going. Yep. That's absolutely fine, and then we'll get rid of this for a card. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Oh, the Negate's good. Okay, I think we're going to get rid of the Adarkar Wastes. And a Fateful Absence. Okay. We'll animate. We'll get swinging. Your opponent does. Okay. Seems pretty good. I think here. Look. We'll play Urza. That's what they do. Absolutely fine. We'll pass the turn. Memory Deluge. That's fine. The only thing we want to do is keep this Negate for a removal for the Urza or a counterspell for the Mightstone. Mightstone and Weakstone. That's fine. There we go. Prime example. So, counter that. Yep. We abraded it, but we don't want to lose all of our stuff, so. Let's through. We're gonna get in for some damage, and then we're gonna flip Urza. This will be really tough for our opponent then, I think. Nice. We'll draw 2. And then we will flip. There we go, right.
Victory is assured.
Okay, here, what can I do here? Still braid something, that's probably what I'm going to do. So let's draw 2 and discard a card.
What
Got that.
secrets have we unearthed?
Play a land. And we'll make some dudes.
Each
And we'll
device
pass.
has a role in my plan.
We can always abrade something. There we go. Kill all creatures. That's fine by me. That's absolutely fine. We'll deal with this Urza though. Probably can. Oh, we can. Okay. There's annoying, but we'll take it.
My curiosities
And
lie elsewhere.
Play land. Play Urza. We'll play the Mirror Breaker. Play the Bankbuster. We'll crew. Let's get in. Oh. Nice. And we'll pass 10. Pretty good, pretty good. Right, so we've got lots of removal. We've got removal for his Urza. That's fine. Let it resolve. Tons of removal. Tons of removal. Okay, that's also fine. I'll remove my Urza. Sure. That's absolutely fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay, doesn't have enough to flip it yet. We will draw a card. Saheeli. Oh, that's a good draw. And then we'll just get rid of the Urza. Memory Deluge. No worries. Here, my opponent can end up taking a lot of damage. Oh, I can spell. That's absolutely fine. Nope. Oh, get rid of him again. Play as a... we can do here, so we're gonna do the same again. We're gonna crew, get him for 4. Our opponent on 3, pressure him a little bit. Then we're gonna play. How much mana we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of mana. Right, we'll play Saheeli. Try and we'll
have this fight over in a flash.
Oh, we don't want that.
Think swift like a Fenadar.
Yeah, we'll just have that. Ooh. Really good draw. That's a really good draw. Yep, that's fine. Oh, pressure's on our opponent now. Pressure's on our opponent. We can get rid of the Mightstone and Weakstone with the Abrade. Healy's going to prove a big problem for him though. Can you populate? Yeah, we're going to draw. Ooh. Okay, in response, I'm going to Abrade. And I'm going to destroy. That. That's our best bet. Our best bet. Okay. Yep. Draw a card still. Load the board. He's on 3. Interesting. Okay, so we did have another one. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. We're on 3 life. Game, right? Let's play a land. We'll play a bunch of tokens.
Dive like hawks.
Yeah, nice. Ooh, 1 and 1. Not bad. That was a quite... Could be a quite close game, but we managed to hold out quite well there, so not too bad. Okay, right, we are on the draw, and we have a good mixture of lands, interaction. We'll keep this. Hopefully we're playing against a deck where we can... Oh, it looks like... Oh, okay. Could be anything here. Could be Izzet Control. That deck has creeped up in popularity, but who knows? Could be Grixis. Jeskai, eh? Is it the mirror? Could it be the mirror? Who knows? Has the potential. You're about to face another Urza deck. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Oh, just throw Urza now. Yep. We'll throw out there. Do with a land though. We could do with a land drop. Fable's really good for them though. Can't deny that. That's going to be pretty good. We hit the land drop. Unlike us. Oh, we still might, but... Abrade on the Bankbuster. Okay. Hidden attacks. They don't have a removal for the Urza. That's really good news. So here, I'm just going to Abrade their Bankbuster. Okay, and then we won't attack. We'll just pass down. There's no need to attack. We're the aggressor here. We'll stop them. Put them off from attacking the deck. We missed the land drop though. That is a big problem. But they're running low on 3 cards now. Okay, it's land. That's good. I think we are playing a mirror match. I think here. Deal 3 damage to everything. There we go. Got a counter spell? They do. They do. Okay. That's fine. I think we just have to remove it. Yeah, we'll just give him a little artifact. That's fine. We could still hopefully resolve the Might and Weakstone. Means they use their counter spell on the sweeper. Okay, so draw. Another land. Okay, there goes our Urza. That's an issue. We really could do with a land here. We can play ours. Yep. We didn't. Okay. I think we'll have to get rid of that just in case we see another Urza coming. That's the last thing we could do with. Runs back on the driving seat. Yep. They've got lots of mana, so they can basically cast whatever they want. Us, on the other hand, we're stuck on 4. Okay, we did draw. I think I'm just going to draw 2 cards because we need to hit land drops. We need to hit land drops. Yep. Come on. Still no land. Not Bankbuster though, we can play. Still no land. Hit one more land and we can just go back to back Cityscape Levelers, and I think that's probably going to be pretty much it. It all depends on our opponent plays. Oof. I think that's going to be it, guys. I think that's going to be all she wrote there. We played the mirror. Unfortunately, we're stuck on land. I think that's cost us. That's cost us massively. Okay, let's see what we can draw. Negate. That doesn't do it. We're going to concede. Good game. 1 and 2. Mirror. Again, back-to-back Urza decks. Really interesting. Alright, so we are going first. We got a really good opening hand. We'll keep that. Definitely. Definitely. Right, let's see. We're going to be playing against Urza for the 3rd time in a row. Played it back-to-back. We managed to beat one but lose the other. Okay, right. I think we're going to play the land tapped. Absolutely love the look of their card sleeves. Amazing. Green black. Don't normally see green in standard at the moment. Green is not very popular. Let's see what we can find, shall we? What we're playing against. We've got good removal with the Retrieval, we've got the Negate. Gunned. Okay. Oh, we've got Shieldred and a Titan of Industry. Okay, well, looks like a reanimation strategy right there. Last turn. I think what cards can they reanimate with? You got the Saga that they could do. Definitely something. We got the Negate for it. Come on. Yeah, we'll destroy the enchantment though. We'll get out of here. Right, we're gonna play Saheeli. Unfortunately,
Give me a piece of scrap and I'll win any fight.
picks up, she dies. I'm gonna have to break some tokens and they can block. If not,
Look how
Saheeli's
my heart
dead,
hums
pretty
with
dead.
life.
That's fine. We got Brotherhood's End as well, which will fire off probably this turn. And we keep up Negate for any reanimation shenanigans. Healy's not long for this world, but that's fine. Yep. Absolutely fine. We will let her get taken out.
I was all flash, not enough force.
We're gonna play. Okay, that's another creature that we can wipe the board. Good, it's good for us, it's good for us. Okay, land, nice, nice. Right, so we're gonna go. We get attack for 1. We're gonna attack for 1. We're gonna wipe the board, and then we're gonna keep up a negate just in case they play any form of reanimation. Because they got some 2 nice targets in there, which I do not want to see, especially Time Industry. We definitely don't want to see that. All of that, keep it nice and clear. If they don't do anything, then what we can do next turn, we can play Saheeli and keep the negate up. We could really do with an Urza or some sort of card draw spell would be nice. It's not looking good here. Now if they would have played a reanimation spell, they probably would have already, so I'm going to negate that. That's a good draw. Go for Saheeli, we'll go for Bankbuster.
It's so satisfying to wallop someone with a beautiful piece of
yeah,
course I
that's
can
fine.
improve on ancient designs.
We'll draw it as well. Nice. Okay, right. Now, they could have played a reanimation spell last turn. If they had one, they probably would have went for it. Hope they don't have one. We got the Fateful Absence. Pretty good. Got a way to deal with Saheeli? They do. Okay, that's fine.
Next time I'll reverse etheric polarity.
That's fine. Yep. And milling even more cards, getting out these little creatures. Oh, there's Urza. We'll take that. Boom. Draw a card. We might draw a land. That's what we're doing it now. Did draw a land. We'll play it. Because there's no need to keep it. Yep. That was a good blocker here. Oh, they're getting in for it. They're getting in for it. Yep. Gonna put it on himself. And we'll just kill it. We'll just deal with it. We've got to deal with another one coming up next turn, but they can't attack next turn. Turn after though. Yep. Hopefully it doesn't draw a reanimation spell. We could really do with something big here. Okay, fine. Not another Urza. That's definitely not what we want. Definitely don't want that either. I'm going to keep that land in my hand. I think. I'm going to keep the land in hand just in case we draw like a Fable. Yeah, it's not looking good for us. It's not looking good. A Bankbuster, okay. Definitely a way for them as well to draw into something good. Another land. That is not what we want to see. Come on. Oh, we're getting mana flooded now. Absolutely mana flooded. Done. Can't really do anything. Cityscape Leveler would be good. Might and Weakstone would be good. Fable the Mirror Breaker would be good. We've got so many live draws. Brotherhood's End would be good as well. Yep, there it is. There's a reanimation spell. I think that is game. I think that's game, guys. I think the only way we could potentially win is if we top deck a Might and Weakstone. They're going to get back a Titan of Industry, Regular, make a Beast, make a Rhino, and probably destroy my Bankbuster, I would have thought. That's my guess. Right, she'll counter herself. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much game over. And on what we might top deck. Have to wait and see. Yep. Lot of land this game. Oh, right, we'll block anyway. Oh. That's fine, we got another Urza. Things are drawn into another one. Abrade. That's not really good. Keep that anyway. We'll play a land. We'll Abrade the Bankbuster. Best that we can do. But we're going to take a lot of damage. We're going to take a lot of damage. At least 11. Which means that next turn we have to draw something. I don't know what though. That's the only issue. I really don't know what. We'll just take the damage. We need a hope to draw a Might and Weakstone. That's basically it, I think. Basically it. Yep. What else our opponent will do? I don't know if we can deal with this Titan. That's tough. Okay, well, that is definitely something. So, we're going to destroy the token. That is definitely a good top deck. And it's big enough they can just hold off the Titan. Big enough. A pulled new Phyrexia, actually. That would be a really good draw. I get the feeling they have a way to remove the Leveler. The highest mana value. Well, we definitely know what's going here. We can unearth the next turn. We'll block the Titan of Industry with Urza. Unless they find a way to deal with Urza. Oh, what have they got in their graveyard? From a graveyard. Ooh. Oh, now we're definitely out of the game. We're definitely out. I don't even think there's actually anything which we could have. Nope. Okay, right. GG, opponent. Coming into the final game, this hand is tough. Really tough because it's super expensive. And against aggressive deck, I think we're going to lose, so we're going to have to mulligan. Okay, we'll keep that. We'll get rid of one of these. That's not a bad hand, actually. Pretty good. Lands. Keep spells. And let's hopefully see if we can not get ruined this game. We need to win to try and go 2 and 3. We're currently 1 and 3 of the decks. We're not doing massively great here. Grixis could be the Grixis mid-range, one of the popular decks in the format right now. Yep. Mirror Breaker, a standard play on turn 3. I think we're going to have to probably just play Urza and pass. Yeah, they probably have a removal spell, but there's nothing else we could really do, really. We could play the Brotherhood's End, but it's not really worth it. I expect a removal. Yep. Yep. Next turn I think we're just going to play a Bankbuster and draw cards. Yep, so we're playing against Phyrexia mid-range. We're going to wait till the Fable, the Mirror Breaker flips, and then we'll play the Brotherhood's End. We can kind of catch them all in one go. Done. Yep. I think I'll play Xander, I'll probably assume a Shieldred. Yep. Take 5. Don't play anything. I think they're holding up some counter magic there. Luckily we have a Negate. Let's deal with everything. Nice. Nice and clean. I like that. Surprised he didn't have a counter spell. Another Mirror Breaker. Do we really care about that? Yeah, we'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. Bankbuster. Fine. Absolutely fine. Play that. Now there, and last turn. Draw a card with a Bankbuster. Hard flow going. That's fine. By me. Yep. Big for land. We need land. Okay, didn't get it. We'll keep drawing. We have tons of land. Literally lands for days. Last turn, we'll keep this Might and Weakstone up for as a removal spell. Don't need the card draw because we're using the Bankbusters. Absolutely fine. Yep. And then we'll keep digging. See what we can find. Another land. Ah. Anything else other than the land, please? That's, I don't mind that. Come on, let's see if we can get this game. Oh, another land. Wow. And another land. Jeez. Oh my. Now I can see why we ain't winning these games, guys. I'm gonna play this and draw more land. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Wow, okay. I was joking, but we did actually draw another land. Wowza. I don't even know how much land I got left in the deck. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 land. 13. Yeah, 13 land. Yep, that's gonna hurt. I think us getting mana flooded is not gonna save us here. Not gonna do us any good unless we draw a Cityscape Leveler, but nope, that doesn't do it. Okay. Urza. Okay, that'll do it. I'll do with all this little mana. Come on then.
My new designs are in need of testing. You will do.
Exile this. And we'll
cost.
draw 2 then discard a card because that is just terrible.
Predictable outcome.
Terrible amounts of land. Right, how much mana have we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just get out of there. We've got so much mana. Let's get more Bankbusters out there. Okay. They could have another Revoke Despair. If they do, then that's going to be annoying. Because that could mean we could lose. We could lose because they do the Revoke Despair. They got removal. Yeah, I think if they have an Revoke Despair, that's GG. Wow. Maybe I should have made some tokens. Maybe I should have made some tokens rather than draw the cards. Yep, I called it. I called it. And then they're going to animate, and they're going to attack for 4. GG's, 1 and 4. I did call it. We did get mana flooded. We did get punished this game. I think we could have stabilized, but it was just, we just drew too much land, unfortunately. So 1 and 4 with the deck, not too great. So we went 1 and 4 with the deck, not very good at all. So I made a few tweaks. Now, did get kind of flooded in a couple of games, which is unlucky, unfortunately. So a few little changes. I dropped 2 copies of Abrade and swapped them for 2 copies of Make Disappear. Now, I really like Make Disappear. There's a few times in those games where it'd be really useful if we had some form of counterspell to be able to just stop, you know, other URZA'S or just big problematic cards. And Make Disappear is really good. We're still keeping with 2 copies of Negate, but it is nice. Abrade was fine. We have ways to deal with the small creatures anyway. And I've removed the Saheelis, so I've swapped them with 2 copies of Depopulate. Now, we're kind of a control deck. We don't really, you know, flood the board of creatures. We don't really care most of the time about wiping the board. Now, if we had Urza out, and Urza was our blocker, say, and we play Depopulate, at least we still get to draw a card off of that Depopulate, and we can just remove everything that is in play. That is the main thing, because there were some creatures in those games. They were just too big. They were just too big. They were hard to deal with. If they go wide, our spot removal really struggles. Not like we can play a huge amount of threats that can just hold the board. And sometimes Brotherhood's End isn't enough. Everything else pretty much stayed the same. Haven't really changed much. I feel like Abrade was kind of okay, but not great in every situation. Make Disappear can be really good, especially if you're on the play, you know, catch your opponent off guard, or even on the draw, stop your opponent from hitting curve. And like I say, if you get overwhelmed, Depopulate is a great way to just kind of level the playing field and then carry on from there. If you want to try out this deck list, guys, the deck list is in the description below. And thank you all so much for watching. If you want to watch more Magic content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.